Oh, there we go. Right, we're ready now. Hello, everybody. I'm going to spend a bit of time now burnishing, because I want to try and take some of the pencil marks out of the background. They've gone a bit kind of blotchy. Hello, Toto, how you doing? Oh, thank you, man. Cheers. Thank you for the gifts. Very kind. So what was the template you used on that video of the sort of porcelain face? Was it something in CapCut? It's quite a nice little effect. Just gives a little bit of interest. I'm good. I'm very cold, so I'm wearing my thermals today and I'm waiting on a pair of gloves to arrive that hopefully I can draw in. There's no heating up in my my studio space in the loft. Oh, so it is quite chilly. Yeah, so that like the template, so like the square and the sizzles and stuff that happened in the little bit of video, was that, did you do that in Photoshop as well? Quite clever if you did. It just looked nice. Not working today. Ah, cool. Anything nice planned for today in that case? Hey Rebecca, thank you. I can't type most mornings, I wouldn't worry about it. Barely speak some days. Yeah, it's coming along, isn't it? I've started on this bit now. These sleeves are worrying me, and this bit here is worrying me, and I've been putting that bit off. But I think if I can get the background and the chair right, then I can do them right. Hey, not this. How's it going? How are you? So what I'm doing at the minute, this is called a burnisher, and it's kind of smoothing out the paper to hopefully remove some of the kind of marks. Hey Toto, thank you. Oh, 4 AM, lovely. Get to bed. Oh, off to bed with you. It's my favourite time of night, 4 AM. If it was rude, what's rude? What do you mean? Nothing rude. Oh, no, you can ask that. That's not rude. God. Probably, if there's enough demand for it, I gotta sit down and look at that stuff, because all my new stuff. I thought you'd said something somewhere. Yeah, no, I probably will. I just need to figure them out. Because that one is quite popular. Actually, I'm doing a art fair next weekend now, so maybe I'll get some done to take to that, see if there's much interest in them. I'll be taking the originals to sell, hopefully. I know not everyone can afford the originals, which is fine. That's what the prints are for. Hey, Gustav. Never, no, don't worry about that. If, in fact, that's one of the most kind of exciting things you could actually say, you know, for an artist to be asked that, I think is not rude. It's brilliant. It's like, yeah. So don't worry about that. Yeah, it's kind of, it's a bit of a series that's kind of, this one's part of as well. What is this? Yeah, no thank you. So yeah, next week I'm going to spend next week getting all my prints and everything ready for the show, so I will look at it then, I think, as turning it into a print. Yeah, a broken robot vibes. No problem, and thank you for asking, like I say. Just need to give the background another little coat pencil just to make me happy. No, because I've been asked as well with the oil paintings. If I'm gonna do them as prints, but the oil paint's a little bit hard to make as prints because you photograph them and you get all the sort of texture on them, and it's kind of a bit off-putting, I think. Yeah, just colour pencils, and the odd bit of pencil, and I'm using, like, this is what they call a burnisher pencil. So all that does is it kind of takes the tooth off the paper, so it kind of blends it in a bit nicer. So yeah, I got lots of these colour pencils I'm using, so sorted by sort of colour. Like I say, I've never done one this size before with colour pencil. I've only really done a few drawings with colour pencil. So I'm still very much out of my comfort zone here and sort of figuring things out as I go along. With the oil paintings, yeah, because you got all that gloss, and now my drawings, they're always matte, so they photograph and scan really well. I scan them rather than photograph them. So like something this size, I have to scan in 2 parts and try and stitch them together, which is always fun. I just think it looks better. So I've got an A3 scanner that just about still works. So you have to like scan it, turn the paper around, scan the other side, and then put both pieces together in Photoshop. So that means you get really nice prints. Don't want them flopping about. So yeah, look, so this is a print from an old drawing, so you can see that they look quite nice as prints, I think. So that's my old giant's resting picture. But now I've got it like that. I do them at 3 sizes, so this is the middle size, I do half size, and then I do twice the size. So I do all my own printing. I've got a Gickley, well, 2. I call them Gickley, but apparently it's Gicley, whatever, printers, and I use them to do it. So, you know, they're as good as anything you buy from a gallery. I use the best quality paper, inks. For this one, yeah, so this is called Hopelessly in Limerence with You. So it's kind of about that state of emotion where you've sort of got an intense crush on someone and they're kind of not even aware or not reciprocating in any way, and it's just kind of like being slightly obsessed. So yeah, this is one of the first pieces, well, one of the few pieces where I had the name at the start, sort of thing. So that's why this lady's kind of staying as pencil, and this lady is kind of oblivious to what's going on. So not sure which one is the one with the crush. I haven't decided yet, and which one is sort of thinking about the other one. It's kind of about that idea of being a little bit obsessed with someone. Which is what the term limerence means, apparently. It's a new term to me, and I only sort of heard it on a few videos recently, but I really like the idea of it. So it's kind of, you know, we've all been in that state where we've had a bit of an obsessive crush on someone who's not kind of reciprocated it. You just had to sort of get over it. Yeah, well, I think most of my pictures, there are 2 interpretations. I like there to be more than one. So it's like I say with that, with the thinking about you fondly, I'm pointing to, I just realised it's not on camera. You know, I like the idea that she could either be creating this being with her hair, or she could be destroying a being, or she could be sort of thinking up something new. So there's so many, that's like, I like things to be ambiguous. Because, you know, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what I think the story is, it's what you think the story is that's important, because it's always going to be the people that look at the art that come to it with their own interpretation. I don't want to impose mine on them. Well, it could be that as well, yeah, and you know, they can't talk about it, but yeah, I self-blame. I've been reading things like Wuthering Heights and Lorna Doone, so there's all kind of brooding gothic novels recently, so I think that's maybe fed into what I'm doing, because normally I'd be doing folklore kind of stuff, and this kind of stuff isn't really folklore, it's like a different kind of thing. It's more about emotion. So yeah. Yeah, well that's it, exactly, you know, and if something captures your attention and makes you think about these different things, then that's great, you know. So I've used pictures with fans in the past. So I don't know if you realised, but I'll have to look up what the meaning of this one is. But in like Victorian times and Edwardian times and Georgian times, for you know, back in the way past, the fans, how the women held their fans, was almost like a text message to someone. So the different shapes and different positions of the fans meant different things. So I think if you had your fan closed and were holding it down straight, it meant you were sending a message to someone that you were in love with them. So there's a whole language of fans. I don't know most of it. I only know a few little things. I didn't think to look this up before I started, what that would be in that fan language. But you can find online, you know, the different meanings for fan positions. But you know, you imagine back in the olden days, they didn't have sort of Facebook and texting and all that stuff. How they sort of sent secret messages to each other, almost like emojis, was with their fans. Which I find quite sort of fun. I should have looked, probably opening up like that probably means go away or something that I didn't even consider at the start. But I did one before, it was called Do You Love Me? And it was a person holding the fan down. So that was kind of the question she was asking with the fan in the picture. Hey, President Fearless, nice to see you. Early hours for you as well, isn't it? Cold, I'm waiting on my gloves. You can see I've got my thermal vest on today, so I've got a blanket on my legs. It's a bit less kind of jarring than wearing the big coat, but my gloves are coming today, so I'm going to see if they're good enough for drawing in. I think they will be, because I had a similar pair in work. And I could get a fan heater up here, but I just think they're wasteful, the amount of heat it'd take to heat up my whole loft space and the amount of time it'd be on. I'd rather suffer it. I quite like the cold, because I'd rather be cold than hot. Because the thing is, I think your body is naturally hot, so cooling it down is a good thing. But when you're hot, naturally trying to cool your body kind of feels a little bit alien. That's me anyway. I'm a bit weird like that. Drive my wife potty. Oh, I love going out when it's cold, as long as I'm wrapped up. I got my scarf and my Eskimo hat. That's not Inuit, isn't it? You shouldn't be saying Eskimo apparently, but sorry. Oh, I love autumn. It's my favourite season, autumn. The run up to Halloween. But as I get older, I'm starting to like it a little bit less. Winter, at least, you know. Used to love snow, but now I'm like, I can leave. I'm quite happy we haven't had snow for years. I got a bit of time off, President. Nice one. You doing anything constructive, or you still off with your back? What's going on? Is your back better? Oh, cool. So you got, that's a long time off then. So I got a sale I'm going to next week in Neath, which is a town just up the coast from me. So I'll be dragging all my work down. I bought some plant shelves that I'm turning into a display stand, so I got to do that next week. I got to get all my prints ready to go. And I got to start looking for a new job at some point if things don't pick up for me a bit. This is a bit nuts. What's this? Bombadoo. Random music day to day. I think when I do the top half of the picture, I'm actually going to work it upside down because I think that'll be easier than trying to do it like this. I'm going to have to rub a lot of this pencil out as well because it's too thick on the page. It's a bit overpowering. Right, come on, let's work on this fan. I'm bouncing about a bit today again. Is this pink? Yeah, that's pink. The thing with these colour pencils is you do need to build them up slowly. So you can't just expect to get the tone and depth of colour you want on the first coat, because they kind of go on a little bit funny. Almost like, oh, well, these don't work. So you have to work up to my findings. So you doing anything nice over Christmas? You going anywhere, or? That's why I don't like this ruler. It's got like a little edge on it rather than being flat on both sides. You want it to be flat, right? Where's the other one gone? Hey, I may tell you this morning. Well, morning for me. I don't think it's morning for you guys, is it? Good, good. Nice and warm with you. Because I'm frozen here again. Oh, I've gone too far there. Quite cold. Oh, there we go. We can suffer together. What are you working on? New portrait coming on? Your new one? Oh. Ow, ow, ow. Trying to find something in my little sketchbook, I say. Oh, cool. So what are you using? You using oil paint or something else? I've done that there, maybe not quite the same way. Yeah, I've done it. I should fix these pages really because they are starting to get a bit kind of blurry. Graphic chat. Oh, nice. I can't use charcoal because it'd be everywhere. If I had a proper studio and I could just let it fall on the floor, then I'd be using charcoal all the time. But it's just it's too much mess for me. Even with the light pencils, I just find it gets everywhere. Okay. Got that one. Oh, excuse me. Got the yawns there again. Oh, mind if I had a flaming good night's sleep and I pretty much slept right through as well. I think I sleep better when it's colder. that's good actually. Oh, I like what I've written there. I didn't realise I'd written that. I should have been looking at that book more often. Quite clever what I want to be, ain't I? So I just found an old sketch. Well, I haven't found. I was just looking for an old sketchbook for something, for an idea for a video I'm going to do once I get my mic. I wrote loads of ideas down in 2018 that, reading through them, there's still some good ones in there, and it actually turned into the work I was doing the next year. So that's quite exciting. I do think about creative brainstorming, and I've already done it for myself. Pat myself on the back. Sometimes you go back and you look at your sketchbooks and you think, oh, why haven't I done that? Why haven't I worked that in? And it would seem, in this case, I have. Oh no! That was my pot of pencil sharpeners I just knocked all over the floor. Luckily, there wasn't much in there. To do a bit of thinking here. Get a bit of light on because where my hand is casting the shadow, it's actually quite hard for me to see the paper. So I'm going to put a bit of light on here. This might blur a bit now. That's better because that's deadened out now. The effect of the shadow. Oh, does that help the picture as well, is it? Do I have to go back into it with that much pressure? The whole... I think I do. Oh, yeah. Okay. This is what we need to do. what I will do, because I think the density of the green there is different to the density of the green out here, especially around here. But I want this density to be here, so I'm going to have to go back over all the stuff out here to make that so. It sounded like Captain Picard. Make it so. It's a long, boring job. Not very exciting to watch, but it has to be done, I'm afraid. So I've burnished it all down. Yeah, I'm going to have to do that. Oh well. Now that I've actually burnished the paper down, it's actually taking this next layer really well. So yeah, I'm quite comfortable with that actually. That's going to work. My goal is to remove some of the blotchiness that's in the background. Bringing that level of depth. So you can see the difference there between the two. So that's definitely worth doing. Bit of a faff, bit of a long job again, but I think the results bear that out. So we shall carry on to keep the pencil nice and sharp. Quite tough because it's just like one whole big area of the same, roughly the same colour, although I do want to put some more shadow on top of this. I do struggle with pictures where there's large areas that are roughly the same colour, because it's like, well, if I do them all the same colour, it's just going to look like a big flat block of colour and be a bit boring. So I'd like to put some like variation in. I'll end up just tinkering about, and it just looks like you're tinkering about rather than actually looking like a flat block of colour. Oh, the joys of being an unsure artist. Burnish that bit. I'm going to burnish that bit. Where's me burnisher? Let's burnish away. Ah, you're on a car, but you're on it. So what the burnisher does, it flattens the pencil, the paper tooth. So it smooths out the paper, which these pencils seem to like. Because then when you put the next coat on, it's like a different surface to what it would be if you hadn't. If that makes sense. See, that already looks better, I think. I do need to go to the shop today. What I like about using these pencils is your colour's there right in your hand, you're not having to mix. You can mix on the surface, but if you want green, just lay down green. That said, I think I am going to go and do some oil painting next. Why the heck not? Right, so when it gets to that, it needs a sharpen. If you're wondering why I got this thing on the end, it's because the pencil's got so small now I can't comfortably hold it. So, you know, we want to get maximum life from these pencils because they're expensive, so we use the pencil extender to, funnily enough, extend the pencil. Hey, Zero Lily left. I'm good, thank you. How about you? You alright? I did time, it's 11:05. I've got to go to the shop, so am I going to go before lunch? I'm going to have to, because there's no ham. Yeah, I think I might even need to do another coat on this background, but it's definitely starting to look less blotchy. Your face today. Probably because I did have a good sleep, actually. Sometimes when you have a good sleep, it just leaves you more tired. You ever get that? Hey, Hayley. Oh, right, okay. I haven't got Discord, so you're out of luck, I'm afraid. That sounds very spammy, actually. Been whistling this all day. Never heard it before. That's what they call an earworm. So Zero Lily left, you didn't sleep at all? Oh no, that's nothing worse, is it? I do tend to sleep well normally. Other than age-related stuff, having to get up in the night. That comes to us all, don't it? MT, I'm based in South Wales, a place called Lantwick Major. Oh, thank you for the likes as well. I'm just going to put my hatch down a second because it's a bit noisy. So I got my blanket. Ah, there we go. My wife's vacuuming sort of underneath my loft hatch, so it's quite noisy. So I've got a little wood cover I got made up to put over it. Put my blanket back on my legs because my legs are freezing. Right. What about you, MT? Where are you based? Did you hear that snap? In some ways, the snapping creates a point of its own. A little bit longer with the sharp nib. Me, thank you for the likes. It's a thankless task, but it is actually working, so I am going to carry on. I burnished this bit. I'm going to burnish it just in case I haven't. I don't know if I have or not. Give it a quick burnish first. And that should mean the pencil goes over the top a bit nicer. I don't think I have actually. blanket. That indigo is still coming through this bit, but it's not coming through on the other side, which is a bit confusing because I used indigo on both bits. It kind of makes the surface a little bit more interesting. It's not just flat colour, it's two flat colours and variations of. So the question is, do I go back into this side with a bit more indigo? Burnish it. Just leave it be. Oh, excuse me, that's the time, 11:30. Oh, still plenty of time. Still plenty of time. I used to start so early, that's what it is. Oh. I have to get out of the way because my wife's vacuuming, so couldn't be able to start working early. Is that the pillar there, is it? Okay. Interesting. Sounds like 1970s cop show music. Mallet and Colt. Crime fighters. Solving crimes. Kicking ass. I amuse myself sometimes. He's good, I think. It's taking its toll on my pencil, this one. It's shorter and shorter. But luckily I got a spare. Very quiet over on YouTube today. Where's everyone? Where are you all hiding? Hey, Phoenix Williams, thank you for the follow. First of the live, good lord. Hour and a half and we haven't had a single follower. Thank you. what I'm doing at the minute, I'm trying to even out some of the blotchiness in the background. Because it's one big old area of colour. It's a little bit blotchy from where I worked it. Just want to kind of thicken it up, make it all solid and the same sort of tone. So then I can work over it with some shadow. At a later date. My flipping hands are freezing. Come on, gloves. They probably won't arrive till tonight then. And then tomorrow it won't be so cold, so I don't need them. I'm hoping they're like the gloves I had in my last job, which I should have pinched, but I didn't. Don't know what happened to them actually. They were for working the chillers and they were both warm and you could grip with them. So I've ordered a pair that looks like them. They're not the same kind, but I'm hoping they're as nice. Plus they got the nitrile so I can touch my phone if I need to. Very important that. It should never be underestimated. Oh, was that my neck snapping? Could have been. I think once I've worked my way across and finished the green in this section, I'm going to go grab lunch. And go to the shop. But I will be back this afternoon. Still another few minutes of bashing out the green on this one. Oh. Excuse me for the yawns. Very Pink Floydy, this one, isn't it? Actually sounds like a singer I know. I mean, no, as in. I wonder if he did this because he might have done some stuff like this. That bit doesn't, but earlier on in it, it does. So look into it. I used to write songs about a girl called Emily, I'm sure. I like that one. Right. Right, that's better. That looks a lot better actually, that green now. It's not so distracting with all the blotchiness that was in it. Sings a bit. Right guys, on which note I'm going to go take a trip to the shop, have some lunch, all that stuff. So I'm going to say goodbye to you over on YouTube and Twitch.